Yeah, well, enough of that. Hello there, and welcome to my channel, Novice Modelling and the Midlife Crisis. My name is Andy, and I'm the Novice Modeller, as I'm sure you're aware. And today we're going to be doing a What's in the Box kit review for our upcoming May the 4th Be With You build, which is our Bandai Namco Star Wars X-Wing Starfighter, kit number 50641103, which is out in front of us, just there. Now, we touched on this subject last year with a You Choose My Next Build selection, which included the X-Wing. It also, whoops, wrong way, was had the TIE Fighter included, and it included the TIE Advanced 1, and the winner, as you can see, that we built last year was the Y-Wing. I was planning on adding to the little Star Wars collection and revisiting the whole thing again this year, but kind of expensive, and yeah, I didn't really want to go out and buy another 4 because I've got to be quite honest with you, the videos last year were a bit of a bomb. There wasn't really that many views, so yeah, we're not going to do that this year. We're just going to go straight in, and I've already picked out, this is the one that I'd kind of like to build, and I'm pretty sure it came second last year, so I'm kind of thinking the results would turn out the same. We also went a little bit overboard last year and got ourselves some Stormtrooper ale and some, which we've drunk, and some Deep Space Gin, which we've still got 2 bottles left of, so maybe we'll have those. We also did this as a 24-hour build, which quite frankly turned into a bit of a nightmare, and this year we're going to start it probably next week for a release of the finished kit on May the 4th. So as per usual with the What's in the Box kit review, we're going to go through the actual Y-Wing fighter kit and have a look at the parts and the history and the decals and the instructions, etc, etc. And I will tell you that having built one of these, or having built the Y-Wing last year, these are flaming awesome kits. They go together like a dream. They're really easy. The instructions are very easy to follow. I didn't use the decals last year. I opted to use the to paint everything up. Whether I go down that route this year or not is well, that's open to debate. Maybe a surprise even. So let's have a look at the history of the kit. And the kit originated in 2014 with a new tooling. It has since been added to a whole bunch of other sorts of combo kits that Bandai Namco do. And like I've said, they're really good. If you kind of like Star Wars, or if you want to do something that's not really sort of World War II or whatever is your normal bag, I don't normally say these kits are awesome, but these kits are awesome. So let's start with the parts, I reckon. All the kits that I've got anyway come with a really quite nicely detailed little stand that you can put them on, as you can see here. It's pretty simple to put together. This one comes with an extra thing, which is the exhaust port, the famous exhaust port, I think this is, where you're sort of aiming up your proton torpedoes, I believe it is. So it comes with a few little cool little neat features, and it's really quite sturdy and quite heavy, so it doesn't really fall over. Just to give you, let's have a look at this first, just to give you an idea of how these things go together. It's kind of Lego-esque, I suppose you could say, and everything sort of clicks together like so. It doesn't click together at the back here. It needs the back piece to go on, which, as you can probably see, there is, well, something that needs to be clicked and will hold everything in place. I mean, I used glue sparingly on bits that I thought were maybe needed a bit, but I think that's probably the wisest thing to do. I don't think you should go at these things and just click them together, but, you know, maybe people have found that to be incorrect. I don't know. So we've got the fuselage here. I'm guessing they still call it a fuselage. As we can see, it's all recessed panel lines, little access holes and what have you. It looks really clean, really well engineered. There is no flash on any of these kits, and I've never seen any issue wrong with any of them, the ones that I've seen. Our wings do appear to be positionable in the X-Wing or the sort of standard wing formation. Lock attack S4s into position, I think might be the quote. So you can have it either way. and that obviously kind of fits in there somehow. I haven't really figured it out yet. We get a cockpit canopy. Again, I'm thinking they use the same sort of terminology. Again, with some detail. There is a clear glaze section to go in there as well. So what are the parts that we got here? We've got this piece here, which is obviously the sort of upper part, and that appears to be the actual cockpit there. We can see we've got some control details on that, which I was actually quite pleased with how I managed to paint the interior up last time. I think I did a pretty good job on it. Oh, incidentally, there'll be a link here at the end of the video to all the fun that I had last year with the Star Wars kit, so you can go and have a look at that if you want. And obviously then you can have a look at the kit reviews for the other kits that I did last year. I know it's kind of cheating doing the same kit review twice, but it's kind of relative. We've got a Luke Skywalker or generic pilot here, as you can see. Nicely detailed. Well, you know, we've got these bits here, which I suppose you could say are, I don't know, parts of the engine. Nicely detailed again. These are extra sections for attaching to the wings. Again, nicely detailed. Again, all with these little studs that you click together. Easy fit. There's this sort of curious standing figure as well. There's no painting or decals for that though, so it's kind of an odd one. We've got the nose there, which again appears to be a click-on, and we have various other parts of engines, accessories and what have you. Again, full set of engines. These are nice. Look at them. Again, click together, and all the other parts of the fuselage and a bit of the undercarriage, I'm guessing. We have the main weapons here, and it's Bandai Namco in Japanese, I think. This is just a repeat sprue with one we previously looked at. So again, engines and weapons. Don't know what that is. We also get some nifty looking sort of pink. I'm guessing this is the proton torpedo thing here. I'm not really sure. And that's obviously the rear of the fuselage. There's obviously another piece to be attached on there. That looks like the interior of the cockpit with whole bits of Star Wars McGubbins going on. It's going to be the seat, I think. Let's have a look, turn that over. Oh, maybe not. Don't know. We've got some red bits to put in here, which are, you know, obviously correct. Woo! With the artwork. And they obviously, I'm thinking, fit in somewhere along here. Top or bottom of the fuselage. There's our clear glaze piece. That's the rear of the cockpit canopy. I'm not too sure what that is. Could be part of the stand, maybe. This is obviously where I've removed the fuselage from. So let's have a look at these instructions that I've been banging on about. Oh no, let's have a look at the decals first. You actually get, which way was this go around? This is a set of standard water decals. So it's got everything you need. There's a whole load of things. You've got some interior parts as well, by the look of it, on the top of R2-D2 or R2-D4 is that one? Can't quite remember. And all these sort of coloured parts that you can put on. So you have the option just to basically do this as is, because it's kind of the correct colour, and put the decals on, or you can go the whole hog and paint it and do a bit of weathering like I did last year. Or we get these sort of standard stickers that you can stick on. No, I won't be using those. They were a bit of a, well, I don't know really, I didn't try them last year. So the instruction sheet is great, really easy to follow. It's a couple of parts per window, so we've got section 1.1, 1.2, 1.3, 1.4. Shows exactly how to assemble the wing and what have you in the correct way so you can make it movable. 1.5, 1.6 and 1.8, so that's obviously all to do with the wing structure. Then we move on to 2, gives you an interesting look on how it's supposed to work. And we're looking at what appears to be the second part of the wing. And then we move on to 5. Oh no, we've got some more bits at the top here as well, which are important to look at. And then we move on to section 5 there. It's kind of fun the way it's laid out, which is all dealing with the fuselage and cockpit. Moving on to 7. And I believe there's a little bit more on the back, which is putting on some of the finer detail points and sticking our R2 unit in as well, which I must admit I did have not very much fun trying to get the paint on last time. And there we go, putting a load of other parts on. So like I've said, I'm going to start building this. I'm currently building the Tamiya Daimler armoured car, which I'm kind of hoping to get nearly finished over the weekend coming. And then at some point next week we'll start this build up. And hopefully we'll have it done within a week or so, because it's really easy to put together. It's just really the painting and detailing that kind of causes a bit of a delay. So like I said, you can go and have a look at the video set for last year if you do so wish, of which there will be a link coming up here shortly. And there'll be a few videos coming up with the build and paint prior to May the 4th, so you can see how I'm getting on. And the idea, well, the decision, it will happen, is that there will be a completed build video with my general impressions of how well it went and how awesome the kit seems to be on May the 4th for May the 4th Be With You Day. So thanks very much for watching. Please do like and subscribe, and I'll be back with another video on something else tomorrow. I haven't decided what it is, so I can't tell you. Thanks for watching, and be seeing you. What shall I do next? I think I'll listen to some music. Get the inspiration going, maybe. I wonder if I gave the game away with that one.